Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stack and Perpetrator here. Another edition of what's in the box. Box is where my LCS purchases and mail call goes until I have a chance to film it for you. And then after I film it, I determine whether I want to put it into one of my album collections, in my permanent silver stack or collection, or goes into another box for potential sell, trade, or possible upgrade to gold when the GSR is right. Excuse me. Sinuses are getting me this time of year. I laid this out. This is not what we're going to necessarily deal with, but just showing you that I am a stacker. So even though I collect and I do videos on album pills and stuff, I do stack up the extra stuff. So full tube of Benjis. I'm not going to show my entire stack. This is a tube of Walkers that I've been putting together. I got some quarters and Merc dimes. These were some dimes that I got in one of my last videos. I showed, I think it was a mail call from Daniel at Coin Help You. But I'm going to set these off to the side. Set these out, kind of out of the way here. Let's see what we got in the box today. I actually have a box within a box. And I'm going to bring out this right here. Don't worry, there's plenty in the box that I haven't had a chance to go through yet. But let's take a look at what I got on this purchase. I picked up this 1877 Seated Liberty quarter. Come on, camera. And don't worry about the price. My LCS, it's a worn, pretty well worn quarter. But I picked it up they gave it to me for 10. And then when I got home, I noticed, let me switch hands. Let me get the quarter out. It's a little easier to see. Well, I'll show you the front again. I'll put the loop on it. It is 1877. It is well worn. But I thought for 10 bucks for a type coin, it's worth having an extra. But when I got home, I did the loop on it. And it's let me get the mint mark is going to be just above the point of my glove right there. And if I can get her to focus in real good, you'll see on this that this is actually an S. It's barely visible, but it is there. It's just below the claws of the eagle. But there is an S right there. This is a 1877 S. I haven't looked in the book. I don't know what it is. Like I said, they had it 20. They only had it marked as a 1877, but this is an S. So I went ahead and picked it up. I already have this on my typeset, which we're going to actually get into here in a minute. But I figured 10 bucks for a type coin. Seated Liberty. I figured, what the heck. I'll card that up. I have a book that I can card up, and then it's got slots in it to slide the cards in. Oh, the sinuses. Still not quite over bad head cold I had. But let's take a look at what I got. Now, I did get some foreign coins. They gave me these. They gave me these 4 coins. They are silver. I forget these are Turkish coins. These are Turkish coins right here. I don't know the denomination. I just had to look up, figure out what country they're from. but it's 3 different sizes. They're pretty much the same. I don't know how you tell I can't read the year, so I have to do some investigation on what the years are. But I thought they were pretty cool. And then this one here, I'm just going to set these off to the side. This one here is from India. It's so small. Yeah, loop does pretty good. It's like the size of a half dime. Not sure if I got that right set up. Two Annas, India, 1886. To me, hitting these 4 coins, 20 bucks. Might have overpaid on the silver part, but it was just unique. So I don't have many foreign coins other than some Canadian stuff and a couple odds and ends. So I thought they were pretty good to add to the collection, just to have something different. Anyways, let's get on to what else I got. I got 2 seated half dimes. So well, set up here on my finger. These things are so small. Makes you wonder how they, back in the day, how they kept track of them. It's 1873. And what's that? 1860. Yep. I forget what they charge me for these. They don't charge me much, $2-3, maybe $4. I wasn't too worried about it. Anytime I get a chance to get some type coins on the cheap, even though they're worn, just nice to have them. Then I got a seated dime. Again, this one's wore out, but 1875. And I don't know if this has a mint mark. Haven't looked at it that good. It just looks like a Philly. Again, it was $3, $4, maybe $5. I don't remember, but it's just one of those things. I don't see them that often in my area, so I picked it up. I did get a few barber quarters. Unfortunately, none of these are an album fill or an upgrade. They are what they are, and I just dropped one. I don't mind that. It's already been dropped probably a bunch of times anyways. But these will go. These are dated with the mint marks, or the area for the mint mark is still visible if it has a mint mark. And just got a couple of tubes I'm working on. I don't know if you've ever priced, but circulated barbers, whether it be the dimes, quarters, or halves, tubes of these on the main retailers like Atmex and JM Bullion and all that, they are quite expensive. They're way more than what, I mean, I'm getting these out of the junk bin at 20 times face, and you know, as long as they're dated and mint marked, I'll pick them up. I'll pick them up at the junk bin price. Always happy to get those. It's fun checking the books to see if I have upgrades or album fills. And they're straightened out. Now this is sad right here. I bought this. I think they charged me like $7 or whatever. But this is a cap bus quarter that is in really good shape, other than somebody put their initials. It looks like a A and an N in it. 1837. You can see the N right there. So this would be a damaged coin with graffiti. And then, I don't know, we'll give you the backside, but it has really nice detail. Really nice detail. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that somebody put their initials in it. But I thought about it, and we're going to do an upgrade in the typeset. I am going to move this into my typeset, and you'll see the one I have in there. I'm going to put this in just because it looks better. Also in there, I picked up a seated half. $18.58. She's pretty slicked out on the front. It's got some pretty good detail in the back. It's an O. I picked this up. It was on the cheap. It was like, I don't know, they might have charged me like $15 for it. And I know she's slick. Come on, camera, what's the focus on this? But I don't mind buying a few of these type coins. And then I got another barber half. This was junk bin price. It's a 1905. I think it's a Philly. No. This is a S. You can see it there, just above the, right in the middle, just above the middle of the D and the O, just under the feathers, the tail feathers there. That is an S. This is an upgrade. I don't have the album out right now, so I'm just going to do that off camera, but that is an upgrade for the barber collection. And then a spot filler for the typeset is this 1803 large cent. You can see she's been worn. These aren't easy to find in my area. But my coin shop got it in. Come on, camera, focus. Oh, these large cents are, when they're damaged, they're so dark that they're so chocolate brown that the camera just can't pick up stuff. Anyways, let's open up the typeset and get these filled in. I'm going to pause for a minute and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, we're back. I got the typeset out. I have the 3 half cents in. I'm missing the 2 large cents here. But we have the 1903. Come on. So we're going to fit that right here. I'll do another video on my typeset and what I have. I'll do that another time. I'll just point out some things. This is what do we got? These are actually the 1909 VDBs. I got this one. I guess it would be considered red brown. And then for the 1909 to 58, I got a hold of another red brown 1909 VDB. I just turned it backwards in the album, just to have the wheat side showing. But these are both 1909 VDBs. They're not the S. I'd love to have an S, but that would be in my other album. Something to highlight though, this Indian head right here, this is an 1877. So this is the key date Indian. I don't have well, I do have an Indian album I just found. Didn't even realize I had it, but I don't collect the Indian pennies or Indian cents. But I do have an 1877, so I do have one of the key dates. I don't know if I can get this to show up, but that is 1877. She's not the best coin, but she is a nice one. She is. I figured I'd go ahead and set that in here, and just, I got this from, I don't know if you guys watched the Coin Geek. He had some rolls that he opened up, fresh rolls, and sent some off and had them graded. This didn't meet the minimum grade he wanted, and he put lots of these out for sale. I bought two lots, I think. I bought one lot to put in my Lincoln Cent album to fill those 3 spots, and then I took one of them and put it in here for that filler, so I'd have a nice one. And then let's see, where are we going? We're going to that. Let's move on around. Oh, I did the video where I put this in. This has the micro O on it. Kusha Collectibles. I did some upgrades on some half dimes. I still need a cap bust half dime. I thought I'd got one, but I don't have. That's the last one I need on this page, other than a few upgrades. I'll just point out the Roosevelt silver dime there. Just put a BU one in for the 65 date to date clad. This is, let me see. Yeah, this is the 90. I got a 96W. I figured I had an extra one, so I figured I'd put 96 West Point. I figured I'd put it in the album just because I had the extra one. But let's get to this page where we're going to do, this is completed, and the cap bust that we're gonna change. Hang on a minute. It's hard to slide some of these sliders with the gloves on. We're gonna take, I'm probably gonna have to pull that slider up too. Hang on a minute. It's hard to do with the gloves. Yeah, it's hard with that. It's hard with the gloves on to move the sliders. All right. So we're going to take this one out, and I'll show it to you. She is slicked out. Does have a date, 1831. I will actually save this. It looks like she's been clean. She's really shiny and everything, but it was my hole filler. I'll card this up and I'll keep it to still go. I'll consider this part of this book, but we're going to put in its place this really nice 1837, and it is a shame somebody had to carve their initials in it. But she is lots of detail. Lots of nice detail. And I thought about it, and I was like, do I want to look at the book and look at this slick? Or do I want to see the full detail. And, you know, for right now, either one of these is just going to be a spot holder until I get a better coin. So I'm going to put, even though this is damaged, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the slot just to have kind of a better looking coin. I know it's damaged, but that looks a lot nicer in the book. I've written down a couple things here. These this is my 17 variety one. I technically should send it off for grading. It is a really beautiful coin. And then what do I got for the other SLQ? My other SLQ, I should send it off too. It's a 1930, but this one I believe would qualify as getting a full head. So, but for right now, they're in my typeset. Just showing you a few things. When I do go through it, I'll pull out and show you. This cap bust half right here actually it's doubled at the nose. And then this seated Liberty quarter here is, I don't know if I've showed this before, but she is a Carson City. So that's the only other Carson City I have. I think I've been through this before. I gotta take this out. I have a better coin. I think I did a video on my Columbia, South Carolina commemoratives. I actually have 4 in slabs. Yeah, 4 in slabs, and then I have this one. So I have actually 5 of these. So, anyways, that's what I have for today. If you haven't already, appreciate it. You'd subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on my collections and my stack. Like the video if you like what you've seen. And definitely drop me some comments below. And I will see you on the next video.